Welcome, everybody. We are back. Not back from hiatus for some of us. We have the EP back in the building. He has uh
Woo!
he has some guests with him. Um,
Esteemed guest.
well, we'll see how esteemed they are when they get to talking, if they talk.
That's right.
But
That's right.
guests for sure. So coming live from Paris, the return of the EP. How are you, sir?
Doing quite well. For the record, obviously I came here to do track, love track, but I am now one of three. The three of us are the card carrying members of women's rugby sevens
Oh
fan
man.
club.
Oh man.
And I would suggest to any human being who is in earshot of this, go watch a rugby sevens game
Oh man.
because you will be hooked forever.
It's
I'll just start
unbelievable.
with this. The game is 7 minute halves with a 2 minute halftime.
That's right.
It is a full fledged 16-minute commitment. That's it. In and out. In
I
and
did
out.
not know that.
And they're
And
playing
neither did
multiple,
we.
they're playing multiple games on the same day.
Every time
Correct.
you go, you see every team play at least twice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, now see that is ultimately what we are here for in education. We
Mm-hmm.
thank you for that. Um, uh, the governor claims your guests are esteemed, so you may as well introduce them.
Well, this gentleman here is Brian Wellman, who's the ultimate triple jump and Bermuda ambassador. I don't know all of his accolades. I just know he jumped really damn far and won an indoor worlds at least, a couple other medals. And then this gentleman back here, would you wave to the people, please? Is the esteemed Christopher Lawrence, who is the current and present coach for one Mr. Karani James. He and I make up a roommate duo of Team Grenada.
All
All right.
right.
So at working
I
men, we like it. We like it.
I'm trying to honor the show with my opening ceremonies gear that I didn't get to wear. Um, and I'm also topping it off with an homage to friend of the program, Canada's women's rugby sevens, who went from ninth in the world last year to winning a
Amen.
silver medal in this year's Olympics.
Unbelievable.
The sitting here in the States, the coverage of the women's rugby sevens bronze was actually pretty cool, and
Yes.
they gave them some solid and significant airtime, which obviously they well deserved. We
Well,
all
I
know
will
coverage is
I
always
will
scarce.
fill in. I'll fill in further. Here in France, the three of us almost caused not one, not two, but three different international incidents in the viewing rooms as we were watching the Canadians drub the French one night, beat the Australians another time, and yeah, let's just say it, they when they tried to turn the television and put fencing on, they almost caused a riot.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
So yeah.
I will say we covered non-athletics events last week that we were interested in.
Yes.
I don't think we gave proper respect to rugby, though we are both into it. I'm glad to report that I was absolutely right. Surfing on television is unwatchable.
Yeah, it's not good. But I
Listen,
will say this: the other sport, like I listen. I need people to hear me. I've got a decent perspective on this. This is my fourth Olympics. The two sports that need to actually get airtime in the United States are rugby sevens. Because look, rugby 15s is different. That's very difficult to watch, and if you don't
Yes, it
understand
is.
it,
It
it's right.
is.
But rugby sevens, a 6-year-old can get it in like 2 minutes because it's not hard and it's all action. But the other one, and this is the event that I am 100% sure that if we infiltrate the right communities in the United States, we will win gold medal in 4 years, is team handball.
Mm,
I'm here for the handball.
absolutely.
Handball is great.
Listen, it's water polo on dry land,
Yep.
and like at the end of the day, we could dominate that sport.
Yeah. I mean, we could do an entire segment on, I mean, we could expound on this so much because what men's volleyball has become.
Oh my god!
don't know. It's not. It doesn't. It defies logic. It really does. What they're
I
doing.
mean, you got people serving and then spiking the ball from the back line. It's like
Absolutely.
what are
It's
we
no
doing?
big deal anymore. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, what are we going to start with?
Uh,
We're gonna have to
you,
start with predictions, and you know how it is in tradition. If you bring in guests, and they gotta play. So
Oh boy.
okay.
Damn.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna run it down the list that I was sent. Even though some of these choices are questionable.
I
And
gave you the entire list for you to comb through. We don't have to
oh
do
no,
them
sir,
all.
no. See, Chewy and Lucius ain't here, so when you send me a list, we gonna get through the list. So
Oh, this guy.
here we go. Start off. Exciting, fast and heavy. Men's 100 meters. You got to give them to me in order. Don't talk about the medalists will be. Give them to me.
I'll
Coach
start.
Coach Lawrence, you got so I got to give him because he
Yeah,
can't
okay,
hear.
let you guys go
So
ahead.
you got to do men's 100-meter predictions.
Top three.
Top
Top
three
three.
in order. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, KST. I got to let him think now.
I'm going with Kishane, Noah, and Fred. Those are my top three.
I like that.
Yes.
Mr. Wellman, can you
Yeah.
guys hear him if he starts talking?
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
guys got me? Cool. I got Kishane. I got Kishane, Fred, and then Noah.
Wow. Okay.
That's it's interesting.
Yep.
You guys know where I stand on this personally.
Yes,
So
I do.
we're not gonna get into that. I'll just say that some things sort of seem inevitable, and I don't know. So I'm gonna stick back with I'm gonna go with my original gut, and I'm gonna say Keshane, Noah, Fred.
Okay.
Honorable mention oblique.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
He will be
fourth,
there.
fifth, and sixth are gonna be
Tight.
Really, really tight.
Is our other guest ready, or is he going last?
What do you got?
Same.
He's duplicating myself and KST's picks.
All right.
Okay. So apparently, as I usually am, I have to be that guy. I love the coronation of Kishane. Like,
I know.
never
You
been
know,
on the
I don't
stage.
want to do any of this.
No, I'm just saying, never been on the stage before,
I
you know,
agree.
and everybody's giving him the gold. And it ain't just y'all. Everybody's giving it to him, and that's fine. I don't even care about winning the predictions, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I am going to sit here and look at this from the perspective of what better happen. Not necessarily what I'm predicting will happen, but what better happen.
No,
Yeah.
No
for sure. Because
Lyles
I Noah Lyles I
bet,
better with.
better win the gold. He better.
Yeah.
Okay. Even Kai understands that. You see how hype he is. Not you, baby. So
One of the 4 medals he's supposed to get.
that's never
Stop
gonna
it.
happen. That's
Uh-oh.
Stop
that's
it.
not that's not
Uh-oh.
a thing. That's not a thing.
Okay.
Unless they run them on the mixed relay.
So that's not a thing either, but
I agree.
that's the only option.
That is the
So
only option.
so Noah better come home with the gold given the table that he has set, and therefore, as the reigning defending champion, world champion, I will roll with Noah. As
Okay.
the reigning defending Olympic champion, I have never been here for the disrespect of Marcel Jacobs. Last I checked, he's healthy, and every season he's healthy, he seems to come home with hardware. Okay, so two-time Euro champ, Olympic champ, indoor world champ, took down the world record holder. He's healthy. We assume he is well trained in his new situation. Marcel Jacobs for third.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with Uh, I'm going with Curly for second. He's crazy. He's pissed off. He's in the shoe he wants to be in.
He's motivated.
Fred for third. And I'm totally here to catch the vitriol from Team Jamaica fans. I'm here for it. But until I see proof otherwise, before Bolt, irrelevant. Since Bolt's gone, irrelevant. I need to see it happen.
Okay.
I will say this, and then we move on. It was incredibly difficult for me to pick between the inevitability of Papa Podium getting a medal and the inevitability of Crazy Fred showing up. Because those two immovable forces are going to crash into each other because there's only 3 medals.
But there's a 200-meter event that Papa Podium can get himself a medal in, and I think we're all here for that in theory.
I definitely think that is going to be substantially harder to do.
I don't disagree. All right. So from a difficult choice to what has turned into a competition shit show, the women's 100.
Women's 100. So why don't you start, Mr. Host? We already know what you're going to say.
Who's even left? Like, regardless of what anybody feels about Miss Richardson, like, again, I'm on the same page as I was for the men. She better win. The difference is Noah has a ton of people to go through, and the field has cleared itself for her. Like,
all right, seriously. Who you got behind her?
Well, behind her, I mean, okay, Juju and Dina, I guess. Like
in the 100.
In the 100.
Okay.
Oh no, Shelly's still running.
Yes.
So okay, so sure. Shelly at 38 or whatever she is. I'll take Shelly for second, and I'll take Juju for third. Sure. But I don't actually think it's going to be very competitive at all. Not at this point.
Well, I'm going to stick my nose in here real fast because I don't really ever agree with the king of pop. But me and KOP completely agree tonight. Like, look, I think Shelly Ann's going to be winning that race for 81 meters, and then she's not going to be. And I think Juju is the best of the rest of that group. So I'm going to go with those same 3 in that same order.
So you've got
go
ahead.
Yeah, I got Sha'Carri, obviously. The interesting thing is this. I think, what if Juju is in 4, Sha'Carri in 5, and Mommy Rocket in 6? Do they take Sha'Carri out of her game plan when she looks up and those 2 are 3 meters in front of her?
Let's be clear. Those 2 will be 3 meters in front of her, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter.
It probably will not matter at about 70 meters, if we're going to be frank.
Right.
But, look, it is still the Olympic Games, and we all know that pressure bust pipes and make diamonds.
So I got Sha'Carri, I got Shelly Ann, and I got Juju.
What you got?
Stop. Yes.
Coach Lawrence has a ditto to that.
We're just going to call you Ditto Man from here on out.
I will be different in the 2.
He said we're just going to call you Ditto Man from here on out.
I will have a different opinion in the 2.
He said he will have a different opinion in the 2.
Okay. So I'll say Sha'Carri, I'll say Juju, and I'll say Shelly. That's my order.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
Petty, what we got?
I'm being attacked by a toddler. Hold on. All right. There you go, sir. Okay, moving on. We'll circle back to the sprint realm at some point, but the men's 1500.
Oh, dear God. All right.
Is there 2 Norwegians?
I'm just gonna be here for the disrespect.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say the announcer's son for the gold.
Who? Ingebrigtsen? Okay.
No, I said the announcer's son for the gold.
Wow.
Kerr for the gold.
Okay.
Ingebrigtsen for the silver, and the other Brit for third.
For the record, that's him moving way off what he was talking a month ago, which is fine. But oh my God,
me?
You?
What are you talking about? Who did I say was going to win?
Am I having a brain fart right here? Isn't
Yeah,
Mr.
because I
Parker
never
the
said
1500?
Oh,
The best kick
you know what?
in the
You know
field.
what? Here's the thing.
Hey,
I
he said
forgot
it.
about that. No, I forgot about that. And you know what? I'm gonna stand. I'm actually gonna stand on that. So I'm gonna
Wow.
revise my picks, and I'm gonna go Hawker for 1, Kerr for 2, Ingebrigtsen for 3.
Okay.
I just said I forgot. I don't disbelieve.
Hey, it's been a long trip, brother. I understand. I understand.
It is a long trip, and it is also 1 o'clock in the morning.
I
So,
got
Go
her,
ahead. Uh-huh.
her, Ingebrigtsen, and the Goose.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. I have Kerr, Ingebrigtsen, and Hawker.
We are all here for the disrespect of Ingebrigtsen. That's what I love. Not near
I'm
one of
not.
us. Not near one of us believes this dude's gonna win. I just that's how
Oh,
it is.
oh,
with
oh, hold
a
on.
326
Hold on.
clock.
I absolutely believe he's gonna win.
Okay.
And
Men's 1500.
Oh, gets me when you guys talk about sprint.
Nope, you got to pick 3. Do you even know 3?
Gets me when we're talking
Coach Lawrence doesn't know any 1500-meter runners.
Abstaining. He's abstaining.
He's abstaining.
Okay.
stop screaming. I am absolutely here for the Ingebrigtsen show. I
Okay.
love Ingebrigtsen. Listen,
Same.
listen,
I love him too.
he has
I just
earned the
don't.
right to say whatever he wants.
He does.
I'm here for it. Sometimes it gets him in trouble, but he comes back from it. So listen,
He win
he
the
can't
5.
lose this one. He can't lose this one. If he loses this one, he's gonna have to like shut up for a while. So
No, because he'll come back and win the 5.
no. We all understand that listen, the hierarchy of our sport is what no one's gonna be here for the I lost the 15, but I won the 5. No.
Nope.
Listen,
No.
I'm right here with you. I understand, and I'm
So
telling you
if
this
he did
right
it the
now.
other way, if he wins the 15 and loses the 5, no one will care. But you
No
can't
one
do
will
it the
care.
first way. So I'm here for Ingebrigtsen for the win. I'm here for Hawker for third. And I really like Kerr, and I just feel like that's going to be a battle. My heart is with Goose. I just don't think he's ready yet.
All right.
So you got to remember, Ingebrigtsen's lost twice by 2 different Brits
Yep.
Yeah, all that's cute.
in the same race.
All that's cute. All that's fine.
So just so I know, are you of the opinion that that final is going to be all out?
Yes.
No, because unless Ingebrigtsen's got another Norwegian in the race that is paying the rabbit to 1200,
Right.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
See, that's the thing, right?
Exactly.
Like, Monaco was set up for him.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay?
If you turn it into a foot race with 300 to go, then I'm taking Hawker.
This is what
Hello?
I'm saying, right? Like,
That's what I said.
I'm telling you, like, if you are going to predict Ingebrigtsen, you're assuming that he's probably going to
go out.
Those guys. I say no, no way.
Unless you're like the world record holder who paid the country. I guess the prince paid the countryman to run through 1200 tilt, and he walked him. There's no way to have it. Because he had the same problem of trying to win the 15, and then all of a sudden you see 2 guys from Morocco in the race. You go, oh man! And then one guy goes out. You go, he's not that fast.
In most cases in the 1500, there's a big difference between the best guy and the fastest guy.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, these are races.
Yep.
Yes.
And the best racers
aren't necessarily
are going to probably
time
win
drivers.
off of the back or the middle.
Right.
Yep.
So anyway,
who could run a 300 off a 1200 pace?
Yep.
Slow 1200 pace. Who's got the best 300 off 1200
Yep.
medium pace?
I don't see that race being slow. I just don't see
it's not going to be slow. It's not going to be slow. It's going to
335.
depend on if somebody's going to keep it honest.
Not 326.
Like Ingebrigtsen has all the challenge and all the chances in the world if it's an honest race.
Yeah.
But if they go out the first lap in like 65 seconds, he should step off the track. Because if they go out in like 65 seconds, he's not going to medal.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. I understand that.
Unless he does an Abdabili, I'm gonna bring you guys up to speed.
He ain't got that.
His last 800 and 146 flat.
But he ain't got that. So anyway, all right, what we got?
Men's shot put, the EP's favorite event to disrespect.
I'm going to disrespect Joe again. I'm actually going to pick Krauser, Kovacs, and then the Italian.
He went chalk. I'm just going to say I agree.
I mean, I went chalk because the shot put goes chalk. Yeah. Now, look, Joe could beat him, but I understand that's still chalk if we're going to be honest, right? Like, Joe is having a better season currently than Ryan, but Ryan is Ryan.
Joe threw 23 meters already, right?
Not to mention, I traded pins with Ryan earlier this week, so I'm clearly on Team Krauser.
Yeah, I got ditto. I got Krauser. He's training in Arkansas. I was an Arkansas alum, NCAA champ at Arkansas. And then, Joe and then the Italian.
No, they're muting because they're thinking.
Oh no, I said I agree with chalk. I'm here for the chalk. Krauser, Kovacs, and the Italian.
KST is busy. The governor's trying to convince himself of something different.
Trying to work himself up to pick Joe.
Krauser, Fabry, Kovacs.
Oh, now who's disrespecting Joe?
Hey, it had to rub off on somebody at some point from you.
Well, the Italian won the last meet, beat them both.
Yeah, I don't nobody care about that.
I mean, what's funny is like that's the reason I know he's not going to beat Krauser.
Got his attention.
In one of the most wide open events that we have because of the absence of the great one, women's triple jump.
She's here. Can I still pick her?
No, because she technically cannot win.
I think I'm here to break the internet. So
all right.
I'm picking Thea LaFond.
Woo!
I'm picking a gold medal in the Olympic Games for Dominica.
Wow.
Partying in the street.
Yeah, partying in the streets for sure. Lots of Caribbean songs made after her. For second, is Ricketts here and healthy?
She is there.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know how healthy, but she's there.
Yes.
If she's here and has two legs, I'm gonna pick her for silver. Man, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Cuban.
Okay. Hernandez.
For third. Hernandez for the bronze.
Okay.
What you got, Wellman?
What you got, Wellman?
I got Thea LaFond. I got Yard, Jamaica.
Okay.
And the Cuban.
So he's got the same three countries, but a different Jamaican.
Yeah.
I have Hernandez. I have Beck. And I have LaFond.
Yeah, like how is Romachuk just getting left out?
Right? No. She wasn't gonna get left out. I was gonna pick her for the bronze, and then I was like, yeah. if this is what's left, she's gonna get fourth.
It's kind of shocking, like how things have come down quite a bit. Like 1501 leading best jump this year. I mean, kind of interesting.
You know what? Listen, it always happens
when people jump in 15-7.
It always happens when you take a giant favorite out.
Yeah,
everybody's butthole gets tight because now there are six people that think they can win.
Yes,
right. As opposed to six people who were coming here to do well and could battle for medals.
2 medals,
right? But they were okay with battling for 2 medals.
Yeah.
See, now they all think they can win, and it's different.
You know, it's different. Like when Fate's in a race, everybody else PRs.
That's right.
You're getting skull drugs. Everybody
you get
runs
a
out of
PB.
their mind.
You get a national record. You get an area record. Right.
But if you take Faith out of the race, the races run completely different because now everybody thinks they can win.
Everybody's gonna sit and say, "I got the best kick in the house."
Yep.
Right. The Bolt effect, if you will.
The Bolt effect, for sure.
So, with the Olympics being in Europe, and Beck having to know that this is the one shot she's ever going to get at this.
Yep.
All things going on in Ukraine, all of that motivation.
I mean, listen, I'm here for this pick, so
I'm going with Beck.
Okay.
I'm here for Beck.
I get it.
After that, I agree. I think LaFond and Hernandez are the two. I think Ricketts' window is,
it's closing,
dwindling.
But I don't disagree.
So, but yeah, I am here for Beck coming pulling this one out.
I can't wait to hear this next one.
Yeah. And since there is no distinction, let's just call it the mixed relay. Both of them.
Ooh wee. Man, oh man.
What do you mean both of them? There's only one mixed relay.
There's only one mixed relay.
I know it's the mixed relay, but I want the EP to address both sides of the mixed relay while he's making his pick. I just don't want to hear the countries. I want you to tell me why from both sides.
This guy.
Oh my goodness. So we don't know who they're putting on. We know what everybody else is doing outside of the US. Isn't that fair?
Probably. That's a good bet. Yes.
So
all right. I'm gonna go with Poland.
Wow.
For the bronze.
For
the bronze.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say
I'm going to pick the Dutch for the silver. And I'm actually going to pick Quincy Wilson and his compatriots.
44
Listen,
20.
I've seen this young man multiple times here. And let me just I mean this in all the positive ways. You learn a lot about young people about who they choose to follow in situations they've never been in.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy Wilson has been basically tethered to Grant Holloway.
Oh man,
smart choice.
That's awesome.
So from my perspective, I would give that young man the stick on anchor and be like,
"Go do your thing.
Do your thing, young man."
Yep.
So you say on anchor. I'm asking because I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
I don't know the order actually. I don't know if we go man to women.
So in this year's competition, does anybody know which gender is finishing?
I do not know actually, because last year the women finished. Yes.
Do they usually sandwich them, right? They do man, woman,
no.
man sometimes.
No. It's back and forth.
Yeah, it's back and forth.
Because if you tell me the men are closing versus the women are closing, I might have a difference of opinion.
Sure, however, I get what you're saying.
So, however, I do have a question for you, EP. Yes, you said Quincy Wilson and the Pips, basically. So
I did.
If Team USA does not put Quincy Wilson in the final, are you changing your pick?
How? There's no way they don't.
So, sir, wait a minute. Hold on. There's no way that Team USA doesn't do weird stuff? There's no way? That's impossible?
I'm going to say
it's not a thing that can ever happen?
I think that Quincy Wilson is going to split like 43 seconds in the prelim.
Yes.
Well, then he would be in the final.
Just to make sure that is not an issue. I believe that the Bulls coach and Quincy Wilson understand the mission, and they are not going to leave there to be any. We could be up by 45 meters, and he gets the stick. He's still going to split 43, 8 or 9. So I think there's no world where Quincy Wilson is not on our screen for the final.
Okay. But my question was,
you run in the mixed relay?
Pick something else.
Let's not go there.
No. Listen, I got to stand on this at this point.
So you don't want to open up that book, Wellman. You really don't.
No.
Well, go ahead, gentlemen, and the other dude don't get to back out of this one because this is kind of his area, is it not?
I don't know where Coach Lawrence went.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I got obviously the U.S. and Quincy's on it, and whoever else was fourth at the men's open quarter.
That Bryce Deadman.
Yeah, him and Bryce Deadman.
Oh my
Now the
God.
women, well, the fourth place female ran 49, so that's not bad. And maybe a 400 hurler.
Named Sydney McLaughlin.
No, that didn't make the team. But in the village.
I mean, I'm here for Sid ruining
cute.
all.
Oh, Shamir. Okay.
I'm here for either Sid or Shamir ruining Femke's plans.
Yes.
Like, nope, you get no golds. Go home.
It's so cute how Mr. Wellman is speaking about places at the trials like anybody cares about any of that. Like that's so sweet. You're very what's that word that we use? He believes in the process.
Very diplomatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diplomatic.
That's cute. It's very cute.
All right, what you got?
Yeah, so
I got Dutch and the Polish.
All right.
You know, the crazy part is like I don't think there's any doubt that's the best three teams, but dude, we're in France. And I'm telling you, we've been here for a week. Somebody better pick the French. Listen, Mr. Wellman will tell you.
With who?
Okay. What's the best swimming nation in the world?
The USA.
Oh yeah? Watch the Olympics. Because there's a French dude that won. There's a French dude that's won 3 gold medals, and we call him the French Phelps around here. They're doing weird things because they're at home. That's all I'm going to say.
Obviously,
I agree with you. There is no way they should be third. There's no way. I just will be 0% surprised when they do. I got Poland, but I'm just saying.
Unless they bring Mary Jose Perec back.
Right. Right.
They're gonna mess around and run both 400 hurdlers on the guys' side.
All right.
Yeah, no.
All right. Anyway, what you got?
I got USA. I got USA, Dutch, and Poland. USA, Holland, Poland.
Okay, so right now we got all the same picks.
Yes.
Well, I'm just gonna say it because I know we're not gonna get a chance to redo it before it happens. I have the same 3. However, if you tell me that the women are the anchors,
yep,
which would then also mean that the women are number 2.
Yep.
Okay. So if you tell me that the women are 2 and 4,
yep,
I will take the Dutch for the win.
Wow.
So I just want to say this for the record so everybody hears this. This man is predicting that Femke Bol is going to run down whatever the female anchor is from 40 meters. Because I'm
not going to wait. Well, from 40 meters. From 40
Quincy
meters.
Wilson is going to do cruel and unusual things to whoever he races against.
Listen, I am a huge fan of Quincy Wilson, and I am here for the Quincy Wilson show. I need to see who's on the team in the final because I am absolutely not at all convinced that the child will be on the team in the finals. You can't convince me of that because I've seen too many things be weird.
All right, well, we got your rationale.
He says he will be on it. I'm just telling you right now.
He should be at this point. Listen, once he beat Bryce Deadman head-to-head
in Florida in Gainesville
in 44-2,
yes, exactly,
he should be there.
Yes.
But the word here is should. There's all kinds of things that should happen in teams
right, well, we'll see.
And don't happen. So
we shall see.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
We have for some reason we have the women's high jump. Like that's going to be a competition.
well, I don't think it was really about picking first.
Yeah.
So much as it is by picking the other two medalists.
The question is, will there be another world record?
No.
Okay. So Paris was just a thing.
An aberration.
I think the reason for that answer is It's very difficult to set world records in the high jump at the major competition because you have qualifying 2 days before. So even though the bar is not going to be extremely high for her, you still have a jump session 2 days prior.
Well, the high jump is not an event catering to world records just because of the stresses on the body in the qualifying. Okay.
Agreed.
That is correct. So I just and again, we're talking about a world record of 2:10. So that means you got to jump 2:11.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no. Now, if she comes out and opens at the auto qualifier,
197,
then I could be like, sure. But I don't see there's any way on this planet she's opening at 197.
Yeah.
Which means she's taking multiple jumps. And
that would be risky. That would be risky.
That would be retarded, is what that would be. So I'm gonna say that I just don't think it's gonna happen. It has nothing to do with her abilities. And we don't have to pick it if you don't want.
No, we here. It's on the list.
Literally, we're picking silver and bronze.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the Aussie, and I'm gonna pick Topic.
Ola Sleggers, yep.
I'm gonna pick Ola Sleggers and Topic.
Wow, the young'un.
I'm picking the youngster.
Okay.
I saw her dad today.
Now,
I'm viewing that as an.
Do you realize how far me and him go back? And Wellman?
Really, really far.
Dragutin Topic.
See, this is one of those things. Like you gotta be a historian. Like
I remember
that's the only record Soto doesn't have.
Yes, and that's the only record that it's never going to be broken. I don't.
Yeah, the world junior record in the men's high jump is never going to be broken, and it's not Soto's.
And we can all say we were in the stadium in Plovdiv when he did that.
What is it? Is it 38?
It was something stupid. Yeah.
I think it's 238.
Insane. So I've got Ola Slagers and I've got Diston for third.
Ooh, I like Diston.
I was going there myself, Mr. Thompson.
Okay.
So that's your picks too?
Yeah.
All right.
Clyde?
Well,
he's going chalk.
Yeah, I feel there's some chalk coming.
No. I need. I'm having a brain meltdown though, because you picked Texas Tech girl, yes.
Texas A&M.
No. Texas A&M.
Diston, yeah.
I'm inclined to roll with the Georgia girl for third.
Oh, okay.
The one with the OnlyFans issue?
Yeah.
Does that got something to do with high jump?
Why we gotta go there, Chris? Why we gotta go there?
Notice I didn't say anything about her account. I just said the one with the OnlyFans issue. She's been feuding with her federation for the last 2 weeks.
We know.
That's the only. I'm only saying that because she would be distracted. It's nothing to do with her choice to be OnlyFans.
As a person who does not know or consume OnlyFans, I'm not aware of this information.
No, you understand something. I don't consume. Stop! I'm not going to let you do that to me. I have literally never been anywhere near an OnlyFans account, but it was talked about in the mainstream media.
Yes, it was.
Right? Is that because the issue was she was supposed to be the flag bearer.
Yes.
And the minister came out talking about like basically all of the flag bearers were supposed to be like bastions of high moral character. And then 36 hours later, some media outlet breaks news that she has an OnlyFans account. And then whoa, buddy.
One of several hit jobs leading up to the games. I mean,
so then the ambassador has been on the OnlyFans page.
so you know, like
this is a wildly sinister assumption here. No, I'm glad y'all got that in. You see what I did there. I'm going Old Sloggers for 2. And I actually really like the distant pick for 3, so I'm gonna roll with that.
Okay.
I need my Emmy. I need my Emmy later for how I got that done. Another event, I'm not sure why we're doing this one, but it's on my list. So the men's pole vault. Again, we have to pick second and third.
Because listen, to me, that's one of the more fun things to do is
Yes.
figure out who's coming with a brain attached to themselves. Because trust me, there's a third of the people in there is like, you know what, I'm gonna beat Mondo today, and that's why they will not do well.
Right.
But you're saying I can't pick Mondo for 1, 2, and 3. That's not.
No, because he can't clone himself. They will not give him the full set of medals. No.
These are the new rules, Clyde.
Yeah.
I can't go Dylon.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So I've got Duplantis, Kendricks, and Nielsen.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm flipping the chalk.
Oh.
Because Nielsen,
wow.
Yeah. Captain America been getting on my nerves lately.
Yeah, well,
I mean, no kidding.
Doing a lot of whining.
He's kind of made, but maybe this is going to just stir that up in him, and we'll get
Is
6 games out of him.
Is the Asian kid healthy, or is he Filipino? What?
Filipino.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Nielsen for 2 and the Filipino kid for 3.
Okay.
What you got there, Wellman?
I'm going obviously the world record holder for another world record.
Yeah, we got one. We're down in there.
And I'm going Nielsen for second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Frenchman's going to ride the wave and get the bronze medal.
See, I'm low key mad because he took my pick.
Didn't that dude retire?
No,
not that Frenchman.
Not that one. Man, how far are you going back? My goodness.
I'm just saying, there's another one.
You're talking about Boss.
Yeah, didn't he retire?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Wow. We're both
muted.
Yeah. Muted. Okay.
I repositioned the phone and my thumb hit it. Sorry. I'm gonna go with obviously Mondo, and then I'm gonna say Nielsen, and then Captain America. That's an annoying pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
All right. Now, you know I'm annoyed by this.
Good.
Y'all did it.
Yep.
Potentially the worst event in the Olympics this year. The men's long jump.
Yep.
I guess we have to pick that for some odd reason. But they do this to troll me. Go ahead. We already know that the EP is going to pick his former decathlete for the 5th time to watch him not medal.
I am. First of all, he did medal the last time I said it, but I picked him to win.
Right.
I actually, again, I'm basing a lot of my picks on just interactions. I sat and watched the rugby sevens game with Tentoglu.
Okay.
So I'm picking him to win. The question for me is, which Jamaican am I going to pick? Gail's the defending champion, isn't he? Isn't TJ Gale the defending Olympic champion from Tokyo?
Who?
Actually,
is Gail?
Gale is yeah.
Yes.
Gale is the defending champ, right?
He is.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Pinnock. Is he healthy? Okay, I'm gonna pick Pinnock for the silver, and I'm gonna pick the Austrian young decathlete for the bronze. Simone
Ehammer.
Simone Ehammer to the rescue.
No.
I've got
Even the baby says no.
I know. Kai said no.
No.
I've got Tentaglu, Pinnock, and Ehammer.
What? Oh no! Oops, sorry.
I got Tentaglu, Pinnock, and McLeod.
See,
Wow.
I almost did that.
Wow.
Mr. Wellman is correct. How many
Wow.
of them? How many of them jump over 830? Who knows?
Those three.
Be still. Let me calm down.
All right.
I'll find out tomorrow if the runway is down.
I was gonna say they're on the new Mondo, so we'll see.
By the way, is the runway on the ground?
We don't know.
We'll find out tomorrow.
None of us has been in the stadium because they've been playing rugby.
Okay.
As I understand it, yes, it is.
Okay.
The walkthrough is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is not elevated as I understand it.
Clyde,
yes, but it may be dug out.
You skipped over the last 8, Clyde.
I didn't answer that. I didn't ask that question. It may be dug out. I'll check. All right.
We'll figure it out tomorrow.
There's one more on the list, and then I'm adding 2 just because I'll never get to do that. The women's 800 meters, one of the best events in the Olympics for my money.
See, I was kind.
Yes.
Well, I can't pick a thing, Mo, so I have to do some research.
No, you cannot.
Governor, you got an answer?
Yes, I do.
He better not take my 3 again. Go ahead.
So I know this was we were talking about this in our group chat, and I mean, so I've got to say Hodgkinson, I will say Marah for second, and I'll say Riki for third.
I mean, that's chalk if I remember.
No, it's not.
Not quite.
Hodgkinson, Riki, Georgia Bell, and Marah. I just think Marah in a championship setting is
hell yeah.
Absolute animal. Like, I love it.
No, I would actually pick her to win, but I just think Hodgkinson is a very
next level, man.
problem. I think Hodgkinson has arrived to the point that a thing was at, which is she can win the race no matter which way you want.
No matter which way you run it, yeah.
And so Hodgkinson,
I've got a ditto to that.
Hodgkinson, Marah, and for me, Riki for 3.
Yeah,
that's what he picked.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, so all 3 of us have the same picks. What you got, Wellman?
Chalk.
Oh wait, chalk is different.
That's a British sweep.
1, 2, and then no, not quite chalk because I got
you got Marah for
third.
Okay.
Now the audience would be upset with us if we somehow punked out of this, and there's no way y'all are getting away.
I know where you're going, Clyde.
Oh,
I know where you're going. Oh.
Not only are we gonna do it, but next week when it's halfway over, we're gonna do it again just to see if thoughts have changed.
Right.
4x1, men and women. Give it to me. We all know what's supposed to happen.
4x1 man.
Yes.
U.S., Great Britain, Japan.
Just disrespecting the Canadians. I hear you.
And the Italians.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Jamaican.
No one's
and the Jamaicans.
Though on paper, I will say Jamaica should be able to pose a formidable men's relay on paper.
Unreal. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Are you out? Well, it's because we didn't know where you went. Where'd you go? Oh, you get the food? Oh, sorry. You gotta come pick. No, the 200 is from next show. But we need a mixed relay pick from you. You have to. All right. Okay. We're gonna do this. Leave the doors unlocked. No. Oh, yes. Still leave the door. Okay. Uh, I am going to pick the Americans to win, even though that is definitely not chalk in the world we live in.
They got the fastest time.
That doesn't matter. They also have the greatest history of fumbling
Clink,
that
clink,
bad.
clink, 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 clink.
I'm going to pick the Americans. And I'm going to pick the Canadians for third because Andre is like a Denzel Washington. Like, I'm going to leave here with something.
Yes.
He always is leaving here with something. Now, the question is, do I believe in the Italians, in the Japanese, or the Brits?
Mm-hmm. It's in Europe. I believe in the Italians. Oh, wow. For second.
The
Italian second.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Wow. All right. I've
The
got
Americans, the Italians, and the Canadians.
USA, Canada, Great Britain.
Now, let's get Wellman in there.
I gave you my man's pick. Actually, if you know what I'm gonna do? I'll give you one. Canada, Jamaica, Japan.
Oh, so he's calling a DNF on
Good.
America
DNF.
because there's no way he believes they're going to
What's the
finish.
DNF, Wellman?
He's calling a DNF.
Oh my goodness.
What did he say?
Sinister
Canada?
petty. I'm here for the petty.
Who did you pick though?
Canada,
Uh-huh.
Jamaica,
Canada, Jamaica,
and Japan.
All right.
I'm here for the petty.
I just want to say for the record, if that trifecta hits, he has earned himself a spot on the show.
For sure. I will be picking USA for the win. I absolutely believe in the Italians. They've been the best Euro team for a few years now. I will say this. If you watch the London Diamond League, the Brits were absolutely rolling. Now, I don't know what the hell was going on with the anchor who left 2 weeks late or early for no reason. But the Brits typically don't do things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they produce the 1, 2, 3 that they did there and stick Zarnell on anchor, which I believe would be the case, then I'm gonna pick the Brits for third. But they're not running down the Italians.
So currently 4 teams have run sub 38. USA, Gainesville Elite,
Yes.
Italy, and Canada.
Yeah, no, listen, we're all here.
So I picked chalk, is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Because I picked USA, Italy, and Canada, but everybody's acting like I did something wild.
No.
Nope.
I'm like, I picked the 3 best teams.
Yes.
Okay, so to the women then.
Boy.
I'll go early because right now I haven't seen anybody race yet, so I don't have anything controversial to say. This should be simple.
This should be simple.
This should be America for the win by daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, threatening the world record, assuming all things go the way they should. Great Britain, Dina on pop-off is a problem.
Yes.
And Great Britain's gonna be number 2.
Yep.
Now 3 is where it gets just out of hand. And I don't even really have a third, like for real. But just because of tradition, I'm going to assume that Jamaica can figure out some kind of team, put them on the track with the twins, and get third.
Okay.
I mean, they only got to figure out a leg.
But where to put them and all of this other stuff, you know.
Well, they're going to run Shelly Ann first.
Stack the relay. Go her, Sharika.
I mean,
ain't gonna run Sharika.
The Jamaicans are very proud. They want to win. They've tried to run Shelly everywhere and lost. So saying that she's just going to run first, we don't know that.
I mean, Fair, but based on the personnel grouping they have, I would be relatively shocked. All right, what y'all got?
I got USA, UK, Jamaica.
Me and the governor have been symbiotic.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on 2 shows together. You're all thinking it like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's just kind of hard to pick anything other than those three.
Yeah. Unless you think somebody's going to go clink, 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 clink.
Just, I mean, Great Britain has
41 low.
they have the next best group by a fair piece.
They're leading the world right now, 41-55.
yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
And let's be clear, that was not the 18.
no,
It was Dino on one and
Yeah.
NATO on anchor, but that's not the 18.
no, it's not.
So, well, I will give the Parisians the opportunity to sign off in any way that they see fit, since we have a rare guest, esteemed again. We'll see how his picks come out. And the EP been gone, for a while. But any sign offs from Paris that y'all have?
Oof. I would just say that this has already been a very entertaining and very, very interesting games. So I think chalk is going to be less chalky than we think.
Yeah. I think you're going to see a lot of emergence of new people.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna leave it there. I'll let y'all sign off this way. One big athletics track and field upset for your games. One big, we didn't see that coming. Don't care what the event is. We'll go out that way.
Oh. The BOGO wins the deuce.
Oh, dear God. Now that is...
That would be a problem. That would be a thing.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say because I obviously I picked against this, but the one big, weird prediction I could make is that Keishane doesn't medal at all.
Okay. All right.
And I'm not, obviously I didn't pick that, but I'm saying, like, if somebody told me that happened, I wouldn't be more than about 15 or 20% surprised, only because it is still the Olympics.
If you tell me that Keishane Thompson turns into a Safa pal, I won't be shocked at all.
That's so.
I got another one for you. The Italian wins the shot.
Nah.
I mean, that would be an insane upset. I just don't see it.
Nah.
You said shocker.
I did.
The biggest problem the Italian is going to have is really, really simple.
Coming?
No, it has nothing to do with that. I've mentioned this before. This is the only meet in the entire world where they do this. You have to qualify in the morning and then throw the final at night. Yep. Same day.
Same day.
And at the end of the day, like, the Italians never done it, and this is different.
You ain't got enough gas.
And I think there's too much juice necessary for him to use in the morning
to come back
and like, you got to be able to throw 21 meters.
I think the order is 2150.
Yeah, you got to be able to throw 2150 without trying too hard. Right? You gotta. Let me get my nice easy one in at 2162 and call it good.
This is my yawner.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
what you got for me, KST?
Oh boy.
It's not exactly a prediction, it's just hey.
Something off the wall, right?
Yep. The people ain't checking for.
All right. I mean, no U.S. medals in the women pole vault.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Wow.
I can see that. I think I didn't think I was gonna have the most creative one, but I think I might have the most creative one. And I think the EP is gonna go with me on this one. Again, it's not a prediction. We'll do those events later. Samba Maea in the women's 100-meter hurdles.
Ooh, at the house.
At the house.
She's at the house. And there's a lot to be said for that.
At the house. And the 100 hurdles is so tight. If you sneeze, you're gonna lose it.
That's right. At the house. Well, all right, gentlemen. I appreciate y'all staying up late and
thank you.
Jumping in. Tell the others we expect to see their smiling faces in a week. Make it happen.
We shall see.
We've done harder things.
We have done harder things.
But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Enjoy it. We are all jealous. Do your thing.
We appreciate y'all holding it down at the house. Gentlemen.
Peace out.
Peace.